Alright, guys, and welcome back to episode 6, 7, whatever episode this is. I have obviously made some progress, and this is the new spliced Queepec. Look at how pretty you are. Yeah, I used one of the skins from one of the other Voidlings. I think the Carapan. One of the ice skins. I thought it would look cool. Anyways, here is its stats. It is pretty cool. Pretty cool. And it's got Feasting, Frenzied, and Snowbird. So, yeah. Feasting doesn't really help until things start taking disintegration damage, but when you're in the raids and things start having more health, that really helps. Yeah, I did some releasing and put some effort into cleaning that up a little bit and organizing it. Let's go ahead and name this Queepec, because, why not? We had Burb. We had Canadian Burb. So let's name this Crazy Burb. No. Da Burb. I obviously have no creativity, so that's that. Gonna talk to Leon, see what assignments I've completed. Discover 9 species. Oh, yeah. So that's one thing I did want to touch base on. The eggs that we got at the end of that last mission. There was the golden egg, which was the Argon Nimiad. And then we finally unlocked the Morphang. So, here's the Morphang. Yeah. So now we have all of the Voidlings unlocked. I'm gonna go ahead and do a few evolutions real quick. Just to, again, get the Wrangler rank up and get some more skin patterns, some more mutations, all the good stuff. I was trying to also farm some exceptional Queepec or Gilix. I was gonna see about trying to make a maxed out one like I have the Queepec. But as fate would have it, did not get any mutated ones. So where are we at with one more? Okay. I gotta have another Gilix somewhere. Make it easier. Oh. Huh. Oh, I did get an exceptionally tenacious one. But again, I'm trying to do vital agility, get some spry ones. So, well, I have a bunch of these, and there you go. Now I have all of the maxed evolutions for Gilix. So, Gillick is done on mutations or evolutions. Where are we at with Carapens? I know with Carapens we have these two for organic. Why not? I only have enough to get 2 organics maxed out. Sure. So, may as well save a point and just get one of each. Use those two up. Alright. Then we have another Carapin. We're gonna go the ice route this time. We have plenty of ice mutagen, so may as well go through it. Probably will just go through and max out Carapins if I have enough. I thought I bred enough, but I also am very bad at keeping track of things sometimes. So, Cool Breeze, Frost Shell, doesn't really matter. Sure. Again, as long as they're not exceptional, it really doesn't matter. I just would like perfect ones for the 15 runs I gotta go through for the quest or the activity book thing. Okay, I don't have enough Carapins for the rest of it. I could throw one of these. You know what? Sure. Alright. I only have 36 points left, so one more. Why not? Sure. Alright. Ooh, that one looks actually really cool. Alright. I don't have enough cryogenic mutagen to finish Carapin. Gwigoon is organic and plasma. We could do a Gwigoon, so let's just go ahead and do that. Eventually I'd like to get the vampiric, but just because I like vampiric stuff. I'm a big vampire fan. Yes, I did watch Twilight. Anami for Cyber. Okay. And what do we want this time? Amplification, flashbang, spark out, oxidation. Gain on damage. Gain and damage. Gain a damage stack on secondary ability use. I mean, that would be kind of okay for the Anami. I saw the image in the thing and I thought the color looked cool. So, alright. So, we have Pyro left, and we have one Voidling with a Pyro line, which is Morphang. Yep. Will not be able to max it out. However, will at least get quite a few cool skins. Aesthetics matter sometimes. Transfusion, fatal wound. Transfusion, why not? That's interesting. Alright. And then we have one more Morphang. So I could have bred the regular one for, but we'll get more eggs eventually. And peeled up or volatile ember. Peeled up's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Alright. We just don't have any more fangs, and we don't have enough mutagen for anything else, so... Alright. I could start releasing a lot of these. Probably help with space, but... Once... I don't know why that happens, and I don't like it, but... I'm just keeping the mutated ones for a bit. Don't need to, just... Oh. Kind of feels like it tells the story of how we got all of them. Alright, we have 82,000 research points, so let's see what we can't do with those. Hey, Henry. I'm not Wrangler rank 50 yet, so I can't get the last... oh, well, splice breeding. But I can't get the last thing, so... Release 50, release 100. I just gotta do a lot of breeding to get the last ones. Yeah. I would like some exceptional Gilliks. Oh, we also got this chick. I can take you guys out and show you where I got that, but... one second. We gotta finish doing everything else. Upgrades, maxed out, that's right. And maxed out assignments. We're done with you, Michael. Only a little bit. Alright. Yeah, it says to talk to Rachel for our next mission. So we're gonna talk to her. It was only a few hours before the storm cleared, and we were back in the air, picking up the trail where we left off, thanks to you. Michael was flying us around. It didn't take long to pinpoint what looked like the source of the ancient golems you fought near the oasis. At least we think. There's a heavy concentration of ancients among a maze of rock stars, stacks, known as the Spire's Passage, thick with lesion tumors, completely overrun. From now on, we should assume that there's somehow a link between the lesion and the ancients. Head into that labyrinth, Wrangler. Find out why we came all the way here. Good luck. You sound like the captain I'd like to follow. I was a big Janeway fan. Okay, we got the ancients, and then we're gonna have the crystallines next. But I did promise to tell you guys where I got the orange chick. Here. This will just take a second to run through, so get that done real quick. And yeah, the burb is going on a run. I do think it would be cool if we could get more mixed traits or whatever, characteristics, whatever they call them. So. Alright, that orange one was... Huh. Well, it's obviously not still there, but it was against a wall somewhere on this map. Maybe up here, or maybe it was over there, but it was definitely up on the wall. Sometimes to hunt for those duckies, you just gotta kind of ignore the enemies and just look around. I wasn't looking for it. I just was curious and walked around just because I was like, wait, is there a bird or a duck on each level? And I was farming this level at the time, so checked it and there it was. So yeah, there's a duck somewhere on each level. Again, I'm not gonna go out of my way to collect all of them, but yeah, they do exist. Yeah, that's the difference of 14 levels and maxed out stats. It's nice just being able to mow them all down. Because, you know, you remember when you did this mission for like the first time and all of a sudden, oh no, it's taking forever to kill these enemies. And now you're just like, eh, boom. Alright, so that was that. Gonna go hatch the eggs real quick just because I really want to try to find more exceptional gilliks. We have one gillik egg. The orange stripy looking one is gillik. The blue circly one is the queepex. I think queepex, right? Or is the yeah, queepec. Notably not exceptional. Sorry. You know what that means? Oh wait, we finished those. Ah, you're gone. Bye. Research points. Free research points. Alright. Not training anything. Not splicing anything. We got a few points. We good. We don't have any more carapins. That's an oversight, just a little bit. Alright, well, we can take a look at the tech trees and start just maxing those out because we don't have anything else to do with the points besides buy eggs. So, may as well just click buttons and... Eventually, we do want to take them out on a few runs, so may as well just max them out for when we do that. I do love the fact that the Gilliks are supposed to be like, oh, we're melee, but their primary and secondary attack are still ranged. They're not a bad Voidling. My second favorite is definitely the Anami. Haven't really tried too many of them yet, but wow, this one goes out a bit. And yeah, some of the more advanced Voidlings have more paths to go. In general, there's the primary attack, secondary attack, defensive. So like the Queepex have the dodge and the melee attack and then the alt. But some of them do have extra stuff. Like, I believe the Ursec, because the Ursec is actually two Voidlings combined. Lore-wise, they are the Ursec, or they're the and then the Sec is bonded to it, which is why they're Sec. Just trying to keep like 10,000 research points for that last breeding thing for, or upgrade for Henry. So the Ursec is actually really interesting because its alt isn't actually like an attack. It's switching between the and the Sec. So it's like a transform as opposed to like... Yeah. See? Defensive, secondary, primary, and the Ursec swap. It says as its ultimate ability, and then you have passive symbiotes for its little swarms that it does. Alright, don't want to dig too deep in my research points, so there we go. Gonna go ahead and navigate the maze. Oh, I did want to do the side one first. I wish I had done it at the end of the last episode for farming, but I like the 1-star ones that's just like, oh, stand here for 5 minutes and survive. It's just easier, mind-numbing farming, opposed to having to go through like a full level. I like my burb. Where you at? I heard you. There's you. What I heard there, I did. One over here. I also have the sound a lot louder for me than I do for you guys, so you guys can hear me over the sound of the game, but I can barely hear myself sometimes. Alright. I don't even want to know what the ducks are on these. It just feels like a lot of effort to try to look around for it. Oh. I wasn't even looking for that. I mean, I did for like a second. I was like, I should put a second of effort into that, but that was kind of funny. Oh, is this the boss? Yeah, it just doesn't have that 4 health bar split thing. That's fine. I'm just gonna blow it up right as the shield went away. That was nice. I do hate the gym bot still. Nothing has changed my opinion of that. Oh, this is one of those ones you have multiple bosses. Okay, well, I just wasted my ult. I usually like to save the ult for the second boss, which is you. Okay. Well, actually, I guess saving it for you would have been kind of pointless because you're in the air. Oh, and you're one of those ones that likes to bounce around a lot, so trying to accurately hit you with the ult would have been a pain, to say the least. Oh, yeah, because my damage stat, or my strength stat is so high, I just kind of one-shot these with my melee. Just die. Alright. Who else wants some of the burb? Some of the burb. Summon the burb. Alright. Anyone else? Ah, sure. You volunteered, you volunteered, you volunteered for decommission. I'm just gonna kind of kick you guys in the face, just for fun. Alright. And you. And you. And you. And we go. Alright. We completed the activity, and the first time we get the polychrome. Ooh. More cryogenic. And we got some eggs, and we have some pyromutagen, so maybe a Morphang egg. Maybe we can do a little more evolving. You never know. I mean, we're about to, but that's a Pachyron egg. No. Is it? Looks like that's a Morphang egg, though. That's gotta be. Nimiad, that's what it was, not Pachyron. It's not exceptional. I was taken back for a second. Not exceptional means free to evolve. All right. We only got one of you, so let's go evolve you. Like I said, if I put 2 regular ones in, I could have started breeding the eggs and... But 150 upgrades, 300 upgrades. Did we just oh, we just did a lot of upgrades. Gotcha. Morphang. I like that they're like they look like hounds, but then they have the little, what is lanternfish or whatever. I like that. Alright. Immolation or radiant heat? Ooh. I like both. But Immolation is one of my favorite old MTG cards, so no, it's not my favorite MTG card. I'm just making that clear. It's just one of my favorite of the older ones. Yeah. All right. That's good. Map. Mixed threat. Let's do it. And corrupted cleansing level 15. We should probably start getting a couple carabin eggs now that I think about it. I feel bad. That was an oversight. So let's get through this mission, and I'm hoping to get through at least one more mission before we call the episode. Just to have like solid progress. Yeah. Working on pronunciating English, my first language, and not my best. Alright. I do know there is a golden egg like up there somewhere. It's gonna be fun to climb to. Just gonna leave no rock unturned. Why? Well, alt's already charged up. And again, movement is just so important. There it is. I do know, I think, where the duck is on this level. I think. I'm not going to look for it, but if I happen to see it. I think this was one of the levels I accidentally found one my first playthrough. Again, I wasn't searching for anything. I was just kind of looking around and happened upon some stuff. They're starting to survive my attacks, so gonna have to start actually shooting things. Alright. No reason to waste time. And again, because there's the things around, it replenishes your shots, so you just perpetually shoot, which is kind of fun. And frenzy means I'm not slowing down to attack, which is also fun. I think the way frenzy actually seems to work is less that you go faster while attacking. I think it's just that you don't slow down while attacking. I might be wrong on that, and I would I'd be happy to be wrong about that, but even if you are a little faster, it doesn't feel that much faster. You're a little faster, I guess. I just, yeah. Tested it. You know, when you're not sure about something, you give it the old college try. Okay. There's that. Yeah. Yep. I had a friend who tried to tell me that her $80 microphone was better than my $50 one. I'm like, yeah, okay. I mean, mine was on sale. It was originally about the same price, so yeah. I would like if I could dodge more, but that's more of a Anami thing. I am tempted to make a Nanami. I just would have to get the right exceptional stats and cross them and all that fun stuff. Hey, there's the duck. Quickie. That's a weird name for a duck. Instead of Quacky, it's Quickie. That sounds weird. I was, again, not looking for that. Just happened across it, so yeah. I would like anybody to try to convince me I was looking for that. Could you stop shooting the tumors everywhere? That'd be great. Alright. Some more research points. We can go in the building. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, it's just, yay. Some more research points. Is there something back behind here? More research points. Hey, what's behind this door? More research points. Alright. And behind this door is whatever this blue stuff is. I'm still not sure. I get it. So, research points. Cyber mutagen. I really need to start stocking up on that. Kind of lacking a bit in the cyber mutagen department. Well, I already found the duck, so there's nothing obvious laying around. I'm not gonna search too hard. Oh, probably explode the heart. Alright, I'm gonna do the heart beneath a little later. Plasma, nice. Always use that. Yeah. Okay. So, what can we do now? Where'd you spawn? Where? Oh, yeah. We're not going down there yet. So, just double checking everything else. Leave no stone unturned. Going up just to check things out. a lot of times the developer leaves like extra research points just up top in hard to reach places just for fun. So I do want to do one more level at least before ending the episode, so I'm not gonna waste too much time. There's mutagen. I thought I remembered. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna come over here, work my way back. I hate that it didn't hold dash or sprint. Dash is the ability, sprint is the action. Okay. Oh, what's that? Nothing. Gotcha. I thought that was something cool. Can you not? Thank you. Yeah, there's a gold egg there, so are you? I think those are the ones that like jump at you too to explode. So there's something. Blow up some of those mines. Ooh, cyber or cryogenic. I will not destroy the heart just yet, because that's the final heart that will spawn the area for the final boss. I mean, I could. It's just also going to spawn a few more enemies, and I'd rather not fight enemies at the moment. Oh, and mutagen. Yep. Alright. Thank you. I'm gonna come over for the gold egg. Cool. Did I get all of the gold eggs? Yeah, I get the one up top and I got the one down here. Okay, so that's 2. I got 1, 2, 3. I might be missing a mutagen. No. Say it ain't so. I will not go. I will cry. Not really. Sometimes I say that a lot, but eh. Crying is something I don't do. I'm not a fan of this enemy. He likes to do that jumpy thing, and it has just a large explosion radius. Oh, he's... yeah, never mind. Not doing any damage to me. And he's dead. Nothing else spawned. That was a weird boss fight, I'm not gonna lie. If I missed a mutagen, I'm gonna be really upset. Where? Got the cryo one there, the plasma one there, the cyber, and... did I get all of them? I feel like I missed one. I did. I knew I missed one. Crap. Well, I'll try to speed through that one again. Your last deployment may have triggered an unknown factor. Henry's concerned. Meet up with him immediately. Well, I'm not rank 50 yet, so I don't really need to talk to him for any reason. Hatchery. Hatch the golden eggs. The silver eggs are... What is that gray? Oh, those are the packarons. A golden nugget, Quebec. This is the gold nugget one. And this last gold egg that we got is... Ooh, Hellfire Packaron. Cool. Yeah, I don't like the gold nugget look. Some people might. I don't. Oh, I can like you go. You, and you. Ah. Yep. Alright. So. Oh, 50. Okay. Well, I guess I'm talking to Henry then. Sorry, Henry. I was gonna ignore you. Here we are. Ancient magic rocks? That's Leon's problem, not mine. Voidlings? That I know. And ever since you started fiddling with these ancient relics, the critters have been acting like they're on some cosmic pilgrimage. They all started drifting towards a remote ridge like sleepwalkers. Got Michael to fly us over, and surprise, surprise. Turns out there's a ancient altar sitting there waiting for him. Whole place is swarming with infected ancients and legion spawns, and for some reason the Voidlings think it's an all-inclusive vacation spot. Long term, we could be onto something good by studying these ancients' rocks. Right now, the Voidlings are marching straight into a grinder. Get down there and shut it all off before we send them to their doom. If I were you, I'd start with that oversized alien pillar. Well, if I were me, I'm going to talk to you to finish that upgrade. Done. 100% of a parent's attribute score. Perfect. And... we can do a Gwigoon, but I'm not going to at the moment. Because we need to go back to that mission and get that last mutagen. And then I'll just rush through it. I'm not going to go for the rush, but that'll be a different video after I do everything else. I'm going to go through and try to get the rush records on everything. So, yep. Alright. To rush this, clean up the tumors. You cannot re-find the mutagens that are just laying around. So it should be very obvious which one I've missed when I find it. Was there a second building that I missed? That's happened before, I think, to somebody. Not in here. Usually they'll put like another research point thing where you've already collected some stuff. But they did not. Where is this last? Why do I feel like it's gonna be like on the backside of something that I... Yeah, I wonder why it feels like it's gonna be on the backside of something that I didn't look at. Okay, that makes me feel good. That is not what I was looking for, but I guess that works. Should I actually... Oh, I gotta finish. You gotta finish the level if you're gonna try to collect stuff. You don't get to keep stuff if you leave before you complete it. Kinda just feels bad. Alright. I probably am gonna take 5 seconds to go grab a drink real quick. But I found the mutagen I missed for all of those who are trying to complete things like I am. Yeah, my first save, I did find everything and did get 3 stars on all the 3-star levels. So I've done it. I just wanted to do it live for everybody. I'm not actually trying to 100% this level anymore. The OCD in me says push button. And for everybody who's like, oh, well, the OCD and you should have caught the mutagen the first time. Look, if it's out of sight, out of mind, if I'm not actively looking at it, I don't actively care. It's just like if I see it, I see it, and I can't not see it. Could you not? Thank you. Yes, I will probably say that a lot, so if it annoys some people, I apologize in advance, but could you not is like the thing that I say when like, could you just, I know you can, and you are, but could you just not? That'd be nice. Alright, then we're gonna break the heart. Oh, I did break the heart. Didn't I? I did. That's why it's in this state and telling me to go here. Yep. Alright. Titanic Guardian, let's do it. For the second time, For a joke, I will make the Spaceballs reference and for the last time. But not at the moment. Alright. That's what I was trying to do the first time, but he jumped. Alright. I'm gonna enjoy that. Oh, I almost got the 3rd star. I apologize. Alright. And I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. BRB. Alright, I'm back. I realized as I was getting a drink that I was doing laundry, and I was like, you know, should probably take care of that too. Alright. 100 missions. Collect 30 mission stars. 1,000 ancients. So, getting there. Doing this without 3-starring these missions is painful, but like I said, I will do the 3 stars on each mission after I finish the missions. There's a Queepack. And what's that silver one? Oh, just a silver Queepack. That's released. Research points. Alright. I'm kind of regretting mutating or evolving all the Terrapins and the Morpangs. Alright. Ooh, on the brink ruin. Yeah. I could, if I actually did I already evolved it, didn't I? Yep. Okay, cool. So if we get another Morpang, I will start breeding it. If you put it in the first slot, you get that as the parent, so or as the kids, so I'll just throw the normal one. Give me extra eggs to hatch. Where would the chick be on this level? I know I don't care, but at the same time, like, why not? Did you not? That's gonna be my new catchphrase. Could you not? Under the nope. Over here. Why would it be? Why would it be over here? On the back? Nope. Okay. Over here. Why would it be over here either? I know I'm wasting time, but I feel like this mission's gonna be fast enough anyways. Where would they put the deck on this level? Don't tell me they would put it like up on top of a pillar. Nope, okay. So I'm assuming it's on top of a pillar somewhere. Unless I'm just blind. Alright, bye Hive. Alright. Now we don't get on top of any pillars because that would be crazy. I'm just gonna punch everything because the burb is mad. What a powerhouse the burb is. Alright, you should have died. And yeah, I'm tanking hits that I don't need to necessarily tank. And I dodged in the wrong direction. That was almost an accident. Let's not do that again. I mean, we can, but... The burb is an angry burb. Is it... down here, maybe? Wouldn't that have been nice? Would have been kind of cool, actually. Are you just... You just yeeted... He went yeet. And now he's dead. I think he... They probably respawned it, right? Like, they were like, eh, that can happen sometimes. They probably programmed it to respawn. Hi, boss. About that, I don't actually care about you. I'm much more interested in finding this chicken. This ducky. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick all of your babies. Yep. For anybody who's wondering why I took that secondary, it's because this is probably just the best effect you can get. It's like a little shotgun blast in front of you, but if it hits something, it leaves a big puddle on the ground. So, yeah, it's just kind of the best. I really wish I found that ducky. Oh. Oh well. Finding some weird spots at least. Oh, there you go. Found it. Again, wasn't looking for it. Found it anyways. It's kind of cool that it's like a little Easter egg on each level, that they all have one. So you can kind of tell like what levels you've been to based on how many ducky or how many. I wanted to see where the new duckies were because we found a few and It is getting close to an hour, so I will do a slightly longer episode. I know I don't like doing longer episodes. I like to try to keep these below an hour, but I really would like to get one more level done. Like, if there's one more, there's not. Well, one more level. One more level should be okay. Oh, there's the decky. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, Rachel, you probably have that one assignment. Yeah, 30 mission stars, 1,000 ancients. So those are all done. Now we're just waiting on the crystallines. Excuse me. Maybe one day I'll start actually editing my videos, but that day is not today. So, what am I doing here? I may actually, just for fun, do a ducky run and just find all the duckies that I haven't found yet. Not that I remember the levels I found them on, but I got footage for that. I could look. I do remember this level at least. That makes that easier somewhat. Okay, I remember the level, but I remember the level the same way you remember, like, oh, hey, I did that once. Not like, oh, I remember this in great detail. This was definitely one of those levels I did like 3 times. If I wanted to keep this episode under an hour, I'd have to finish this in 2 minutes, which the next 2 minutes is not going to be fast enough to complete this. Maybe if it was like 4 and I was trying to get that 3rd star, but I'm also trying to get the 2nd star, so the episode just be a little longer. Why not? Won't hurt anyone. I'm definitely not going to spend the time looking for the duck on this one. But oh, that's what that look was. Alright, come back over here, look for where does this button go? Oh, I see. So it's intending for you to go like over here. Anything over this way? Nope. Okay. Up here, up here. What intense music! Holy! I did not mean to accidentally do that. Well, I'm gonna come over here for a minute and grab these. Break that. Do that. Double check some of that. Yeah, I hope this isn't as loud as it is for you guys as it is for me. That's just loud. Alright, get that golden egg. Alright. Nothing up there, nothing on there. Am I missing something? Well, I don't really care about that, but it does tell me I wasn't on this platform before, so good things to keep track of. Just gonna kick everything. Kick you, pick up you, shoot you. Wow, I'm having a great time. Officially over an hour. I apologize. Well, this will be just a slightly longer episode for those who want to watch. Break that while I'm thinking about it. Oh, mutagen. Huh? Nothing in that little crevice. Come down here. Beat all of you guys. Guess I'm going this way. Oh. Can't forget those. Doing the 3rd star on this level and then trying to get the duck, so at least 2 more times through this level is gonna just be a little extra. Alright, well, we got the elemental rift, got one of the golden eggs. Make sure I don't miss anything. Alright. I'm doing lots of things. Yep. Alright, then you come over here. We're gonna clear that out. Break that. Gonna jump down here for a second. Check. Alright. Almost. If I had made that 3rd jump before I did that. But anyways, enter this building and it's just a little old den. Not really sure what it is, but it's kind of cool. And then we're just gonna come out of this vent to get blown up. Literally. Missed every shot. There you go. No. Do not take me away. Alright. Take me away. A great escape. I feel like there was an enemy somewhere. Alright. Oh, maybe there was a ducky up there. But alright. Well, yeah, this level. It is come back to me now. I love the speed run for this level. I'm not a fan of this level, if that makes sense. Alright. Yeah. If I remember, there's a way to get back around. Yeah. Oh, really? I thought for sure I had that. Well, there's like a better way to do that. I just wanted to do it that way. Sneeze. Yeah. So that unlocks that. Alright. You. Oh. Yeah, I should probably feed all of you. You guys like when I decommission you. Probably been running for thousands of years and you know, you just want to go to sleep. I don't blame you at all. But I mean, I would prefer to actually survive that jump, so it's not holding the sprint as well as I would like. I think it's because it stops sprinting when you're attacking. I'm just not thinking about that. Or was it jumping off of the... Yeah, probably jumping off of the thing. Alright. So, oh, yeah. Alright, this is where this one comes into play. You come on here, and it sends you down. Then we gotta go over that way. I jumped off early doing all that, so... Which is not how you should do this level, by the way, but... I like doing things how I'm not supposed to. Probably why I get in trouble. Silver egg. Anything down here? Why is this even here? Alright. Ooh, mutagen. I saw that. I saw that. There you are. About to say, don't you dare try to tell me I didn't see that. Alright. Open that up. Open that up. Break that. Yep. Make sure I didn't forget anything. Due diligence. I'm already making this a long episode, so may as well do it right. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. All right. Yeah, so that's part of how I did the speedrun. Ooh, crystallines! Yeah! Alright. But yeah, so fun little trick, if you hit that and you like jump off of this, you can actually catch on that. But we're doing our due diligence and we're just gonna do the level as intended. And if you want to completely skip that, you can jump over this little crack up here. I'll show you that, guys, when I do the speed run, but it's like, yeah, so. And then you can just skip that entire fight, because You just get over here. Alright. And then you can jump from this one down to that one. But the way you're supposed to do it is, you know, come back here and climb your way up and then shoot that and then come this. I hope I didn't miss anything. That would really suck. Alright, well, break all this, break the heart, and yeah. The crystallines are probably my favorite enemies. I love the design, I love the look. Pretty. Alright. Especially if you like that magenta, purple kind of colors. Plum. Lilac, lavender. Purple itself can be kind of cool, but like yep. So then we just finish the boss off, and I will contemplate where the duck could possibly be in the future. You and you, good. Thank goodness I didn't miss it. Alright. Well, I'm gonna... This is deeply unsettling. Leon definitely has a better answer for all this. I'll leave him to you, or you to him. Sure, why not? Even without formal education, one can conclude that the altar is a gateway. The Legion, the Ancients, the Voidlings, and, far more intriguing, the Crystallines all seem innately tied to it. These new entities are unprecedented. I named them the Crystallines not for their appearance, but their resemblance to a Legion's metamorphosis. Structurally familiar, yet genetically incomprehensible. Either these entities have lingered in stasis since before life as we understand it ever emerged, or they originate elsewhere. Possibly both. At this stage, speculation and fiction are blurred. But presumptions grant no progress. So, Wrangler, despite the immeasurable risk, I ask you to step through that gate and return with facts, knowledge from the other side. Bravery or stupidity, the distinction is irrelevant. What matters is that I believe you have the skill set to succeed. So for what may very well be the last time, do not disappoint me. Good luck, Wrangler. So now there's like this black hole that you have to go towards. There's a level to do, and then there's the raids, and that's it. There's not a whole lot more to actually do. So I will double check real quick. We've got some more things. I will probably breed those just to make it faster. We had, ooh, that'd be great for, I can't really justify it. So we'll start with Calm Before the Storm next time, and then we'll go to the black hole. All right. Have a good one, guys.